Hey everybody, I am jumping straight into these booth resets because later I get to go shopping. So first we gotta clean though, right? This booth is where I'm gonna start, you guys. I have a few different ones here that I did over the past few weeks, and I'm gonna get started in this one cleaning, and then I want to rearrange all this just a little bit to see if we can get some purchases going here. All right, looks like it passed inspection. Let's give you a little tour of what we see now. With all the smalls in this booth, I wanted to group like items together and similar tones, so that over on that left side was kind of warmer tones and see similar textured items like that lighter there. It's my favorite piece. And over here is the crystals and the glass and the lighter colors. And down here is more the cottagey, I don't know, that style stuff. And then on the center table is a lot of blue tones and the lavenders and the whites and the more milky things. And there we go. That's what we ended up with. In this booth, the request was just to make it more walkable. It is kind of difficult. It's pretty full. It's a lot of large items. So it's kind of difficult to get all the way to the back here to see any of these items. So we shifted some things around and hung those pictures on the back wall to kind of draw people towards the back. So eyes get on more items. So there we go. Now you can walk down the middle. This booth had a similar issue, but this has items of all sizes. So this is kind of filled to the brim with things just kind of struggling to breathe. So I just moved as much stuff around as I could and angled as much as I could and utilized the space that there was and tried to create little vignettes here and there. And I think it turned out pretty well. Last one here is a paint job. Turning this black wall into this. This is the first coat. The second coat. Okay, let's go shop. They had these like a lot of these. I think these are just like mass produced probably. That's like paper that's on the front of that. But look at those. Ooh, look at that. It's everywhere I go. I don't know anything about glass, but look at this cutie pie. Oh my god. It's so cute. This little trinket dish was so cute too, or soap dish, whatever it was. It felt too plasticky, but it is adorable. I kept being drawn to stoneware for some reason. This one is more mass produced, but those colors are really pretty. I should say I think it's mass produced because I am still learning. I don't know anything about these pieces just by looking. Sometimes I know some like brand names or whatever, but I'm just kind of pulling what I like. Just if I like it, it's going in my basket. There's a few items I left behind that I probably should have grabbed. I think this was one of them. Nothing was really drawing my eye. These I should have grabbed. This was a miss. I should have picked these up, and then also these plates right here. These are Pottery Barn. I should have picked those up. I also really liked this lamp that was only like $12.99. And next, I'm going to show you everything I got.
Okay, so that was my first time ever doing any sort of like filming of thrift shopping or anything like that. So this is actually my first time going to a thrift store to source. So I was very excited today. I want to show you what I got. All of this stuff, except maybe this one, will be available in my Whatnot shop. I'll probably start posting these individually as buy it nows, but I'm not sure. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna do everything buy it now or if I just want to wait and do things live auction, pull pick style. I haven't decided how I want to structure it yet, but let me show you what I got. This one I really like just as general decor. It's not vintage or anything, but I just like the little booties. So this one you might see just in the background. But if you're interested, let me know in the comments. I might post it. I also got this really cute hand-painted box. There's no signatures or anything on it. I just really like the way it looks. I like the colors, the classicness of it. So it's in pretty good shape. I don't really see anything besides maybe just the varnish, a little yellowing in the varnish, but that's okay. That's a little bit of character. The top of it is super cute. I really like that one. Then I have, let's see, this one is signed on the bottom. I don't know who that is yet, but I will figure it out and post it on the screen once I know. I really like the colors. I like the variegation in the glaze there. So that one's really pretty. And there is this one, which I believe is made by a high schooler because I'm pretty sure it says P2, unless that means something else. If you know what that means, let me know. But anyway, I really like just handmade ceramics and stoneware in general. So this is this one. There's one tiny chip there. But other than that, this is just a homemade signed piece that I thought was super cute. You can put a plant in there. You can use it as an ashtray, whatever you want to use it as, but I really like that one. Next one I got also looks like handmade. This one is, yeah, this one was made in, it looks like 2017. I highly doubt that's 1917. This one is like a deep rust red color mug. The handle itself I thought was super cool. Hand carved. So that's that one. And there is this basket. There's a stamp on the bottom. I'll have to look it up. I'm not sure what that one is, but I'll figure that one out. I feel like this one probably would lean more towards like home goods or something, but I'm not sure. But it is nice and heavy. No call outs that I see on this one. There's just speckling that's in the glaze itself. But yeah, this one I thought was super cute. I love that color, that cauliflower blue color. And then I don't know if I'm going to be selling CDs or music or anything, but I really liked this. Was sitting on a shelf and I thought, of course it is, because I have been listening to this since this came out. Probably I think I had it on cassette, but this is like the go-to Tim McGraw CD, so I might throw that up in the store too, see if anybody wants it. But that was my haul today. So I hope to have things posted in my Whatnot shop in November is kind of when I'm hoping to have enough stuff sourced. What I'd like to do is have enough for a few shows ahead of time so that I'm not working backwards and I can stay consistent on the shows. But this is what I have for now, and that is it for thrifting.
Thank you so much for joining me today on my little shopping adventure and my little mini booth resets. I can't wait to go again, and I will see you all next time. Thank you.